Video number 16, frontloadbearings.com. I'm going to put the pulley back on here for you. And I know I said in the last video that I was just going to pause, but I left the camera running the whole time, so I messed everything up. Alright, so we have the end of our basket through here, and hopefully from there you can see those gorgeous bearings in there. Now I noticed on this particular machine, and this depends on the vendor that manufactured this part for Whirlpool Corp, they've used an extremely coarse thread. Normally you'll see a machine thread on there rather than a coarse thread, but remember when I was taking this off it was hard to turn off. That's because they had put some Loctite in there. Loctite is a product that helps hold a nut in place. So on this particular application you might want to put some Loctite on it if you want to before you put it back on. But if you do, make sure it isn't the permanent Loctite, because if you ever need to go back in here, we don't want you to be going back in here again. That's why I sell really good bearings. But let's not be silly about it. If you ever had to go back in again, you don't want the nut fused to this thread and making life hard on yourself. Just another point here, if you don't put Loctite on this, I wouldn't worry about it. In 23 years of appliance repair, I have never seen one of these nuts come loose. So you being the first one to have a nut come loose probably isn't on the cards. Alright, so easy peasy here. You got your shaft sticking out, it's keyed, meaning it has two flat edges. The female side here, two flat edges. Let's just put that into place. Excellent. You got your nut. Let's start screwing that back on. And maybe this will go all the way down by hand if we're lucky. You know what? Not quite. Again, just an adjustable wrench here. I find it easiest to use. Alright, that's pretty tight. Now the way to do this, just to get it tighter, is we don't want to put a screwdriver through here for this part because we don't want to damage it. But what we're going to do here is just get on this and hold this in place. Don't put your fingers through, because if it turns you're just going to grab your fingers. So, and just give it a light hit with the palm of your hand. You know, it's rocking back there. Keep this in place with your thumb. This doesn't have to be super tight, okay? And there you go. That's it. As easy as that. Now, can you hear that? No, I can't hear it either because they're really good bearings. How about them apples? Alright, so that's done. I'm going to go over a couple more things for the reassembly into your machine on the next video, and then that's pretty much it for the Whirlpool brand bearing change out. So get cracking. I think you do just fine. Cheers.